Stop before you scroll away. Take a deep breath and listen carefully, because this message might be the one thing standing between you and the life you've been praying for. My child, I know how heavy this feels for you right now. I know there's a part of you that's tired, not just physically, but deep inside your soul, and you've been carrying things that no one else truly sees. Thoughts you don't always speak out loud, patterns you've been stuck in longer than you want to admit. And even though you've been asking for change, asking for peace, asking for a way out, there is still something inside you that keeps holding on to what's been hurting you. And I need you to hear this clearly, not with fear, not with shame, but with honesty. You cannot keep holding on to what's breaking you and expect to be made whole at the same time. The exhaustion you feel is not because I've left you. It's because your heart has been trying to live in two directions at once. One part of you reaching for freedom, while another part keeps making space for the very thing that's been draining you. And that division inside you is what's making everything feel heavier than it should. You already know what I'm talking about. You don't need me to name it. It's that habit, that situation, that connection, that thought pattern, that quiet compromise you return to when no one is looking. The thing you've asked me again and again to take away, but deep down you haven't fully decided to walk away from it yourself. And I'm not saying this to condemn you. I'm saying it because I love you too much to let you stay stuck in a cycle that keeps stealing your peace. You've been waiting for the right moment, telling yourself you'll change when you feel stronger, when things calm down, when life feels more stable. But listen carefully. Later has been your biggest trap, because later is where clarity fades, where conviction weakens, where the urgency you feel right now slowly disappears into distraction. And before you realize it, you're back in the same cycle again. And if this message is speaking directly to your heart right now, take a moment to subscribe to this channel, because sometimes the right message at the right time can shift everything in your life, and you don't want to miss what you need next. Now stay with me, because this moment matters more than you think. Letting go is not about losing something valuable. It's about releasing what's been keeping you from becoming who you were meant to be. And I know part of you is afraid of what happens if you actually let go, afraid of the emptiness, afraid of failing again, afraid that you won't be able to stay consistent. But listen to me. You are not being asked to do this perfectly. You are being asked to do this honestly. You don't need another emotional moment. You don't need another wave of motivation. You need a decision, a real one, something that moves beyond feeling and into action. Because feelings can wake you up, but decisions are what actually change your life. Right now, your life is shaped by patterns, the same triggers, the same reactions, the same habits repeating over and over again. And you've been hoping something external would break that cycle. But the truth is, the power has always been in your response. Because every time you choose the same path, it becomes easier, more automatic, more familiar. But when you choose a different path, even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels unnatural, that is where real change begins. It won't feel easy at first, and that's okay, because you're not just changing behavior, you're changing identity. You're stepping out of the version of you that delays and into the version of you that decides. And that shift will feel uncomfortable before it feels natural. And I know there's a voice inside you that says, "What if I try and fail again?" But hear me clearly. Failure is not what keeps you stuck. Returning to the same pattern without changing anything is what keeps you stuck. If you fall, you get back up. If you struggle, you come back again. But you stop building a life that keeps making it easy to fall in the same way. Close the doors that don't need to stay open. Remove the things that keep pulling you back. Change the environment, not just your intention, because intention without action will keep you trapped in the same cycle. And here is something you need to understand deeply. Peace does not always come before the decision. Sometimes peace comes after obedience. You've been waiting to feel calm before making the move, but the calm you're looking for is waiting on the other side of the choice you keep postponing. So ask yourself honestly right now, what have I been avoiding that I already know I need to do? Because you don't need more clarity, you need courage. This moment right now is your opportunity. Not tomorrow, not later, not someday when everything feels easier, but now. Make one decision, not 10 vague intentions, not something you'll think about later. One real step. Delete what needs to be deleted. Walk away from what needs to be left behind. Speak the truth you've been avoiding. Set the boundary you know is necessary. Do something that proves this moment actually matters. Because if you don't act now, this will become just another message you felt but didn't follow. And I don't want that for you. I want this to be the moment everything shifts. The moment you stop delaying. The moment you stop negotiating. The moment you finally choose freedom over familiarity. Take a deep breath right now and hear this clearly. You are not stuck. You are not too far gone. You are not beyond change. But you do have to move. Right now, choose. Step forward. And don't look back at what you're leaving behind as if it was something valuable. It wasn't peace. It wasn't freedom. It was just familiar. And familiar is not the same as healthy. What's ahead of you may feel unknown, but it is cleaner. It is lighter. It is aligned with the life you've been asking for. I am here. I have always been here. I have never left you, even in your confusion, even in your hesitation, even in your delay. And I am still here now, not waiting for you to become perfect, not waiting for you to figure everything out, but waiting for one simple thing, your yes. So don't overthink this moment. Don't push it away. Don't tell yourself you'll deal with it later, because later has already taken too much from you. This is your moment. This is your turning point. This is where your life begins to move in a new direction. Not because everything suddenly becomes easy, but because you finally chose differently. And as you move forward from here, remember this. You don't have to do everything at once. You just have to keep choosing the next right step, again and again, until what once felt difficult becomes natural, until what once held you back no longer has the same power over you. And when you feel weak, come back to me. When you feel unsure, come back to me. When you feel like giving up, come back to me. Because you were never meant to do this alone. Stay here for a moment longer. Breathe. Let this truth settle into your heart. And when you're ready, take that step. Because everything you've been asking for begins on the other side of that decision. I'm here, and I'm waiting for your yes.